Hi, it's Gene, and it's time for dessert on the stovetop.
On this week's episode, we're going with a stovetop recipe, brown butter apples over ice cream.
What we're gonna do now is brown our butter, and that's gonna take a little bit of time. Turn our heat to medium, drop our butter in. Get yourself a knife, just slice it up into smaller pieces. It's gonna make it melt faster. Swirl that around and let it happen. And in the meantime, continue slicing our apples in thin wedges. Oh, there goes our butter. We're gonna turn that down a little bit. We don't wanna burn it, but we do wanna brown it. I used to make this with Golden Delicious, but I found that I really like the flavor of Honeycrisp. You can also peel them if you'd like. I don't see any reason to peel them. If you get a thin-skinned apple, it reminds me of somebody I know. Never mind. Boy, this butter wants to go, doesn't it? We're gonna turn that down a little bit. But if you see, it's already taking color and it's already smelling nutty and more complex than standard butter. I might bring that up a little bit. I think that high flame is our friend. 2 apples is going to be what you need to serve 4 people. What is it they say? Serves 4 as a dessert, but 2 as a main course? Yeah, this is not your main course, really. I'm just kidding. That's your dessert. Let's go back to our butter. It has now become golden. Oh, look at what we've got here. We've got those little brown bits there. Our butter's turning colors, a little more amber. All right, we are almost there. Okay, so our butter is browned. Look at, can you see that? Can you see that color? I think that, there's that foamy business happening that's sort of hiding it. But there is your brown butter. We are gonna add our brown sugar. Oh, our hard-packed brown sugar. Oh my, it just fills the kitchen, the scent of this lovely brown sugar. We're gonna throw our cinnamon in, just toss it on in there, stir it around. Oh wow, boom, a whole nother sense of scent. And now, our friend, the brandy. All for the pan, none for you. Wowza, wowza, sizzle. We're just gonna let the alcohol cook off. I think it just did. I mean, this cloud came up here. So now, just toss in those apples. Stir them around evenly. I see here that we're gonna wanna add a little bit of water. It's kind of like a genie lamp, doesn't it? I hope my apples come out good. How's that? So we're gonna deglaze the pan with all of that wonderful juice. Just a few minutes, they're gonna become softened. I don't know, maybe 15, could be 20 minutes of this simmer. Be patient, don't be a rushed cook, because a rushed cook is a crunchy apple cook, and that's not what you want to serve your friends and your family when they come over for Sunday dinner. So we're just gonna leave that there for a few minutes. Look at the apples, how they've cooked down and browned in this wonderful sauce. Half cup of heavy whipping cream, right over the top. Look at all the whipping cream on the side. I always feel like I'm losing out because there's stuff clung to the sides. Just a quick stir. You don't want to mash up your apples, right? Bring it up to a little higher heat. If you had smell-o-vision instead of television, you could smell how remarkable this is. I am going to take it off heat. I have a little plan. I like to serve it on a flat plate rather than a bowl because I like to sort of splay the apple pieces out and try to impress people that way. Oops, I've just messed up my own deal here. Something along that line. Then, vanilla ice cream. So we do a nice scoop. Then you add a couple more apples, maybe one on top, and some sauce. And there we have brown butter apples with ice cream.
If you like this episode of Sunday Dinner, click the bottom to subscribe to our channel. Look us up on Instagram for behind-the-scenes pictures and more at Gene Sunday Dinner.